Hi, this is Annalisa, and in this video, I wanted to discuss the difference between 5-year route and 10-year route limited leave to remain. So if you are on a spouse visa, a parent's visa, or a partner's visa, you will have obtained 2.5 years visa, but the Home Office will have confirmed on their decision letter whether you are on the 5-year route and the 10-year route. Now, what does this actually mean? Some of you may wonder, well, I don't know, because when I ask clients, usually I'll ask, well, are you on the 5-year route or the 10-year route? And they will say, well, I don't know, I have no idea. And so this video will hopefully enlighten what these two routes mean. So the 5-year route means essentially that when you applied for the visa, you complied with all the requirements, meaning you provided proof that you had knowledge of English language, and you provided a certificate of either A1 or A2. And your sponsor also earned 18,600, and you provided the correct format of documents that the Home Office asked. So that's why you were put on the 5-year route. Whereas if you were put on the 10-year route, it's either because you overstayed and you then formed a relationship with a British citizen or a settled person and you had a child, or you applied because you have a child who is British citizen, and so you are on the 10-year route. Or it could also mean that when you applied for the visa, you were on the 5-year route, but when you renewed your visa, again, you did not comply with the requirements, and so they granted you another 2.5 years visa, but on the 10-year route. So it's taken you much longer to get the obtain the indefinite to remain. So what does this mean? It means that if you are on the 5-year route, it will take you much shorter to apply for the indefinite leave to remain. Whereas if you are on the 10-year route, it will take you just that 10 years to be able to apply for indefinite leave to remain, to become permanent in the UK. Now, if you are on the 10-year route, you may wonder, well, does that mean I have to wait for 10 years before I can actually apply for the indefinite leave to remain? Will I be on this route forever, for 10 years? Or can I actually shorten the route? And the answer to that is yes. So what normally happens is that when you have your 10-year route visa, if a year later you are able to have the English language test, the 18,600 financial income that the Home Office has required, and you can provide proof of that, then then you can apply again, and the Home Office will consider your application, and if you complied with all the rules, then they will grant you the 5-year route. So for example, in my client's case, she recently won her appeal. So she's married to a British citizen, and at the time of the application, as you know, if you overstayed and you don't have the English language test, because when you book your test, they require your passport, and sometimes the Home Office skips, not sometimes, but all the time, when you send your application and you overstayed and they refuse, they keep your passport they keep your passport and they don't send it back. So when she applied, she did not send a proof that she knows in the English language. She knows the English language. When she applied, she did not provide proof of knowledge of English language, but her spouse was, I'm saying she because they're same-sex marriage, but her spouse was able to meet the financial requirements. So only the English language that she missed, plus she overstayed. And so when she appealed against that decision, then she was granted 10-year route, under the 10-year route. And I advised her that should she wish to shorten the route of obtaining the indefinite to remain, then she can apply, I don't know, maybe in 6 months' time, as soon as she receives the certificate, and also the English language certificate, and also if her partner still continues to be earning 18,600, then she can apply. The only advantage with that would be paying another set of fees. But if it means that it will actually take you, shorter route to be able to apply for indefinite to remain, then it's all worth it. Okay, because if you actually calculate the amount of money that you will save, it's priceless. because then it would mean that it would take you only 5 years to become permanent resident in the UK, and then you can relax, right? You can relax. You don't have to worry about, well, what if, what if my partner and I separates, then, where would that leave me? Or what if the immigration rules change and it would become much more difficult to obtain the indefinite leave to remain? Then, so all these anxieties and the uncertainties, you will get rid of them, so because you'll be able to then apply, in a matter of 5 years for your indefinite leave to remain. So I hope that this video has been helpful, and if you find this helpful, and if this answers the questions that you've been wondering, then please like our channel, Do It Yourself Immigration, and you'll be notified for more videos when they come out. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.